I imagine there's a little confusion as to why these three objects are being treated differently than these three objects. Well, look at the corners. When you select this, the little transform handles, what do you notice there? That look familiar? Live paint objects. Okay, live paint objects are different than grouped objects because they're prepared specifically for the live paint bucket. Now, when you drag a live paint object into the symbols library, that's how you create these, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But you're given a choice where Illustrator, when you drag this in, well, I'll talk about this in a minute. For right now, I'm just going to click OK, and it's going to say, hey, this thing has to be expanded. Click OK, and Illustrator will do the work for you. Click Cancel to continue editing. Now, the reason I want you to click Cancel is I want you to understand the difference between expanding an object. If I click on that and say Object, first of all, it goes to Expand Appearance, and then Object Expand. Okay, I'm going to hit Command-Z because we're going to talk much more in depth about Expand Appearance and Expand. So you click on this and you think, well, Object Expand is sitting right there. And you click on that and look what you get. What do you want to expand? The object, the fill, the stroke? If there were gradients, you'd have even more choices. What do these things do? What happens if you deselect one? What is the final result? I'm going to hit Cancel because this is a live paint group, right? A live paint object, live paint, expand. This is a different type of expand that it's no longer a live paint object. So you want to save before you do this. I'm going to hit Command-Z. You want to probably, for your files, drag out a copy. So I'm going to hold the Option and drag this down here. So I have a copy of this. Then on this, I can not drag it in there like I was just going to do. You want to go up to Object, Live Paint, and Expand. And there are no options because this just takes it to that state you had it in before it was a live paint object. Test to see that this is grouped, and you see that it is. Then this is ready to roll. So all your live paint objects, Option drag out a copy so you don't lose the original, and then Object, Live Paint, Expand. And if you really, really, really do a lot of these, maybe we need a keyboard shortcut, right? So now, all of these, you test them and make sure everything's grouped, everything's ready to roll. Now, all of these are ready to become symbols.